Ooh, hello everyone. I'm gonna turn up the volume on the game actually a little bit first. Music's off, that's not right. Cool. Alright, so I was playing Minecraft past few nights actually. I started playing my world again that I played, or started rather, like a year ago. And I figure why not make a little video and show what I've done so far. So we're starting down in the corner there in my map. If you can see the farthest south green point on the map, that's where we are. And I'm going to take you up to the other green points there and show you my whole world. So this is a little mining expedition base that I started in the jungle. Nothing fancy here. Just very what's the word I'm looking for here? Functional. There we go. Most of the stuff I have is pretty functional. I still have to beautify everything and kind of make it look nice and pretty. But yeah, so this is my jungle. Down there is one of my skeletal horses that I got the other night. That's a whole story. I'll go into that later. But I think that's Conquest. I named them all after the horses of the apocalypse, because why the hell not? So yeah, that's Conquest sitting down there. He's actually not a very fast horse, but I have him anyways, because why not? So this is base number 1. Did some mining last night and this morning, and got a bunch of ore and stuff, but that's not here. So we're gonna head out on this very, very long ride, because we're going from that southern green dot to the one on the left in kind of the middle of the map there. Can't actually use my mouse cursor to show you, but yeah. So we're just gonna sit here and enjoy the nice ride through the countryside here till we get to our next destination. My starting point for the world was a small island right next to those 2 green dots on my map there that are really close. And then I swam to another island that had a tree or 2 on it to start my island survival. And it actually went pretty well, as you can see. I've started on normal mode. Been on normal mode ever since. I only change it to passive for a second or 2 when I'm farming spiders, and I'll explain that when I get to my spider spawner. But it basically just resets their spawning so that they're spawning in the room that I want them to be in, instead of outside in the cave, which I don't feel like going to block off. So again, I'm pretty sure this track could have been much more efficient. I just kind of wanted to get it done the fastest way possible without having to put a glass covering on things and digging through mountains and blah blah blah. I find it a lot easier to just go over things like this. This is the first junction point. I'm sure I can put a redstone device here to actually split the tracks, but I'm really, really bad with redstone devices. I get the basics of them, but some of the stuff you can make with it is just insane, and I am not that smart, unfortunately. So this next stop is going to be where I made my first little outpost and made my village. I made my village because there wasn't any villages even close to me that I could find on my map, because I don't like straying off the borders of my map. I also don't like making new maps if I go out of the borders. As you can see, I haven't even completed this map yet. I'm only about halfway done. But I had this big island. I kept it dark until zombie villagers showed up. Led them over to that island over there that's in my crosshairs that you can see in the distance, and I cured them and created a village, and all the villagers that you see in this video are descendants of those first 2 zombie villagers that I captured from this island and took along this cobblestone path. You can see my crosshairs there, all the way out there and all the way to the island. Alright, so I grew this tree here just to get some elevation for that path that we just took there, the minecart track. Bunch of sugarcane and stuff here. We got the war dog breeding house, because you gotta have puppies. I love my puppies, especially when you get splash potions on them. Oh man, you have 3 dogs with splash potions of swiftness and strength, and they become very, very deadly. There's another map posting. So that's where we came from, right here. This is where we are right now, as you can see, and we're going to go up there later on. The village here is technically off the map, but we're going to go there really quick anyways, show you about. This village again is much more functional than it is anything else. It really, I had a bunch of ideas for it and I kind of just gave up. And you'll see why I gave up actually once we get over to the my actual home base, if you would call it that. Oh, I got some dogs chilling around here, of course, and villagers all penned up, because you gotta know what they I don't know, personally I hate going to look for that villager who sells that one particular thing, so I kind of pen them up, and that way I always know where they are. Some of them anyways. Sometimes trying to pen them up is really stupid and difficult. Oh yeah, the golem. Jeffrey. Classic Jeffrey. Why is he called Jeffrey? Because who could be scared of a Jeffrey? So I kind of tried to make it look nice and stuff, but it's still got a lot of work to do. All these houses are all just... they're all breeding houses. They're not meant to look good. They're not meant to look fancy. I don't know what happened to the iron blocks in there, because there's supposed to be iron blocks in the picture frames or item frames there. Praying to the iron golem god. So yeah, that's why there's a bunch of doors, random places and stuff. I was trying to breed and it never got the village back up and running here. I kind of forgot why I made this little room here. Again, it's just kind of, I have extra villagers here. It's not really a crazy important place for me these days. But I like to visit it every now and again, stay humble, you know. It's the first village I ever created by hand from zombie villagers, so pretty happy about that, to be honest. That came in handy in some other Minecraft games that I played with friends. Oh, that big tower right there is for monster killing. So at night, if I feel like killing monsters, just getting experience or items like that. In that tower, there's night vision potion, equipment, and infinity bows. So I sit at the top of the tower and just snipe things all night, which is pretty fun actually. Sorry, taking a sip of coffee there. Alright, now we're getting to the real exciting stuff. The part where I actually started to kind of lose myself in this Minecraft world. Because I had an idea about a floating island. And I wasn't exactly sure on how to do it, but I figured there must be a way to get a village floating in the sky, like in the clouds. Because all the villages are on the ground. Some are on water, but, you know, there's nothing really special about them. They're always, you know, just villages. So as you can see, just came into view there. My distance is not set to maximum. But as we get closer, you can see I've actually pulled it off. I've managed to make 2 village islands. Floating in the sky. One is about 3/4 under the above the clouds there, as you can see. The clouds kind of going through the island. And the desert pyramid one is 3/4 above the clouds, I would say. So only the bottom portion of it ever gets clouds going through it. But this is the island where I started. My actual spawn point island is that one, or one over in that direction. But anyway, so I came here, I had a few trees, got it going, blah blah blah. I think everyone kind of knows how an island survival goes. Over here, we have the reject villagers. You can see a few floating in the water there. Those are villagers that I kicked out of the village up top, and literally just broke a block under their feet and foop into the water. And I built a little shack there for them to live in, if they feel like it. But they've been bobbing there for quite a long time. Oh, my other two skeleton horses. It's death and famine. I'm pretty sure famine is super fast. I don't want to get on them because I think I'm gonna hurt myself in those blocks. But as I recall, one of them is uncontrollably fast. Like unreasonably fast. Like I don't know how you would be able to actually use that while adventuring properly kind of fast. So nothing too fancy about the house here either. Just a nice little basement, the garbage disposal, diamond armor of course, my stash of stuff. Oh, by the way, I'm using a texture pack. ChromaHills. I probably should have said that a lot earlier if you're wondering why everything looks different. ChromaHills is the texture pack I'm using. It's super sweet looking. I love it. It's the only mod I have running, and it's the only mod I think I'll ever need for this game. It just makes everything look so much more lively. And don't get me wrong, I mean, the Minecraft look is pretty cool, but this just brings it to kind of another level. So, yeah, anyways, down there's the spider spawner. In fact, I think I'll go there first while we're at the island here. I'll show you down here. I kind of lucked out on this because there happened to be a spider spawner in a cave right under my house. So this is the room I've got set up, and yeah, I don't know where the extra spiders go once I kill the first set, because they'll spawn maybe 24 in this room, I'll kill them all, and then when they start respawning, if I don't set it to passive and reset it like that, there's only maybe 12 to 14 in this room, so they're clearly spawning somewhere else, but I don't have the energy or care in me to actually go find out where they're spawning and block it off. So I just switch it to passive really quick, reset it, back to normal mode, boom, done. I don't think it's cheating, considering I'm not actually in like a cave system with the spiders fighting them, you know. In a situation like that, it's a farm. I just want to reset the farm. I'm not trying to reset, you know, me dying or anything like that. Although I have died in that spawner room before, because spiders started spawning on the outside of the iron bars and doors. Again, nothing fancy about this farm, it's just I needed some stuff to grow while I fish and wait for spider spawns to respawn, so plant some carrots, and one of the villagers in my villages buys 16 carrots for an emerald, so that's 4 emeralds per stack, not too bad. Considering I can almost get a stack of carrots every time I harvest that area down there. Alright, so now we're going to go through the nether portal and show you those floating islands I made. Always get lots of slowdown and lag when I pop through the nether, and even my armor disappears in the bottom there if you look. I clearly have armor on, and the symbols don't appear until sometime up this ladder. There we go. Excuse me. Now, actually down here, probably should have said that, down in this direction, I blocked it off even more because there was blazes that came through this this hole here and murdered me the other day, because I was not expecting it. There was a group of 4 of them right here that came and killed me. In fact, hey look, a magma cube. I wonder if I should kill it. Maybe I'll try. I don't have any magma cream. And of course I'm not going to get any now. Okay, so anyways, that's why that's all blocked off, but those lines of torches there, that line of torches rather, that leads to the blaze spawner that I have. So that's all set up. Got my blaze rods, blaze powder all good to go. Now we climb up this very, very tall ladder. Get to the top here, through the portal. And this part's kind of annoying because I had it set up in a little bit different of a way than it is right now. So this is where the portal leads. As you can see, there's my island down there. I did have the nether portal first before I made that island, the desert one. Underneath this dirt one, I had the nether portal in the basement part that was segregated from the villagers, so that it was right here, so that you would just teleport into the island and you couldn't actually see where the portal was, just to make it a little bit cooler, a little bit neater, nicer, you know, hidden stuff like that. But then doing the nether portal linking and stuff like that in the nether, I couldn't figure out how to link 2 nether portals that were really close in the nether to these 2 islands. I don't know if I'm explaining that very well, but anyways, so I just decided to make another portal out there, and any other islands that I make, which I already have plans for, I'm just going to make paths out to them from that nether portal. And I think it works. I think it works alright. It's the best I can do right now, I think. There's War. There's my other skeleton horse. I'll get to that story in a few minutes here. Double layer farm, blah blah blah. Some of this stuff. You got a priest locked up there, or a librarian I should say rather. Also this music box. I love this disc. In fact, I'm going to turn off the music settings, or did it turn off the music settings? Yes. Turn up the volume a little bit. I like this song. This is really nice. Again, the village isn't perfect in terms of beautification. I could probably do some more here, but I like this little dual level library I built here. I wish there was clouds. I'll have to wait for some clouds to come by because it's really nice. Up here the clouds go through the library. Down there the clouds don't appear at all, but up here you get a nice cloud effect. It flows through everything and it makes it look kind of nice and mysterious. Anyways, don't ask me why I have the blue cross on my flags. I was looking for a super easy design. I was like, yeah, cool, there, done. That's a flag if I've ever seen one. Oh, where's Dinnerbone? There he is. Oh, I love Dinnerbone. He buys 18 wheat for an emerald, so that's why I keep him around. So that's my classic forest village, forest theme, I guess. Now we'll head over to, excuse me, oh, a little bit of a burp. Head over to the desert one. Also, I got the grass with a shovel with silk touch. I picked up 1 or 2 of those blocks when I was building this island and transplanted the grass up like that, and ever since that the grass has just spread. That's how that got there. I finished this just a few days ago. I think it's a little bit better laid out than my other island, just a bit, but it also, I don't know, there's something about it that I feel I could have done a lot better. Another golem, of course, gotta have golems. All these villagers were transplants from 2 villagers that came from that island. I just sent them on the track there. Still working on my secret door. I got the secret part. I just don't have the actual the actual ladder part. Yeah, this is pretty much it. Oh, the skeleton horses. The other night I was playing this game, and it was thunderstorming outside, and I left it for a bit, went out to smoke, came back, and there was a thunderstorm in the game. And I was like, oh crap. So there's lightning going, and there's heavy rain, and there was a lightning strike like over here, and it went down, but it was really fast, and I was like, okay, I have to go check on my village because I don't want a witch spawning in there and causing shenanigans. So I went over. Before I even got up the ladder with the iron door over there, there was an explosion, a white flash, and 4 skeleton horse riders were in my village, and my golem was going insane trying to kill them all. And he killed them all with my help, and there were skeleton horses left in the village, and I was like, wow, I want to keep some of these. So I basically dove them off the edge into the water and pushed them to my base. And when I first went down into the water, I noticed there was about 6 or 7 more horse traps floating all around here, and it was very creepy, very weird. A bunch of them got set off, and I killed all the archers and stuff, and there was skeleton horses for quite a while. But that's how these guys are up here. Apparently a skeleton horse trap got triggered up here, which I didn't even notice, because I immediately went to that island when it happened. And yeah, so those horses are staying up there now, I guess, and I got my 4, plus those 4 extras that are on the roof there, so not a bad deal. Anyways, this is my Minecraft world so far. Anything else I have to show you is basically just really long mining tunnels, or, you know, stuff that really isn't that fantastic to see. I do have 2 ocean monuments really close to my base here. I'm sure you've seen them just quickly out of the corner of your eye. There's one right there. You can kind of, if you know what you're looking for, you can see the outline of like the top of it there and right there, and the little bit of lights. And there's another one over in this direction. But yeah, I haven't done any of those yet, just like I haven't gone to the end. Even though I found the end portal, I haven't gone in because it's not really, I don't think I can do it by myself. I think I'm going to need some help with that. But anyways, this is what I've been doing in Minecraft. This is my world that I've been working on for, it's been going on and off for about a year. Done it all in normal mode, only passive when I'm resetting my spawner. All the blocks on the island here I placed by hand, including the trees. I didn't grow any trees, I placed them all. Yeah, pretty happy with it. Hopefully get some more islands done at some point, and maybe make another video. Anyways, guess I'll end this right here. If you have any comments, questions, anything like that, please feel free to leave them in the video section below. Anyways, thanks for watching, everybody.